Here's Connor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Third and 5.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll run on first down. Connor. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Vince Williams.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it's caught by Smith. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Able to find Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 6.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Now a draw play. This is Connor. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Got him in. It's complete. Williams. And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mo Alley-Cox there to make the grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 42.
It's a gain of
a good pick up there of 20 yards.
First down.
Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were. And you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is complete to Morrow in the comebacker. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
On 2nd down now. It's Connor, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run, but I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for the fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Jason Sanders for the...
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
This will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive with Connor, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard
line. His throw incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And 9 yards to go.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Connor on the toss left side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
James Conner on
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Conner. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made by Chase Young. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Saints have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. The 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback there to make the play defensively.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back. Unsuccessfully.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Throw left side complete. That's more. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Amazing perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Now here's Michael Dixon, standing just outside his own goal line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
22-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And this will make it into the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Moore. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 24-yard line.
2nd and 11. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, but now it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They start with a give to Connor. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Retains possession.
On the run is Connor. And he stopped immediately there.
James Conner on
gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Conner.
At the 18-yard line.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get that one complete to Conner. No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
And 12.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a first down as well. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Conner. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Incomplete. Had a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Uncorks one for Davis, and this is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. It's Conner as they stay on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 34.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Powering forward. That's complete to his running back, Conner. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Back to throw here. He will go down. The Cowboys sack. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one brought in by Jefferson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints' 26-yard line.
Seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 2.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And finding the tight end Hooper. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. We'll find Gabriel Davis. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Corey Littleton gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. 2nd and 15. And it's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's countered. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
4th down.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Now, this worked, so I guess I shouldn't be nitpicking too much, but they only had a couple of inches to go. Why fake punt?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. If you're going to go ahead and try and pick it up in that short of a distance, I wouldn't even gone to fake punt formation. That's like using up a big play for no reason at all.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as he falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
He'll buy some time right over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run with Connor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 29. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we hadn't thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he's going to keep it here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. He'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jaron Reed, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Out to his left. And the crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quran Williams. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to look to throw. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. It's Edwards-Helaire, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle at the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Third down.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.